One of the main reasons so many people are moving to Tennessee is to be close to the mountains. I mean, check out these views out here. Signal Mountain has some of the best views of anywhere around Chattanooga. And one thing a lot of people don't realize is when you're in a lot of these mountain towns in Tennessee, they're pretty far out from any city, don't really have any amenities, not much shopping. But here in Signal Mountain, we're literally just 15 minutes out from downtown Chattanooga. So not just the outskirts of Chattanooga, but literally right downtown Chattanooga is just 15 minutes from here. So super convenient, but you're still in this true mountain town up here on top of this mountain with these incredible views. So in this video, I'm gonna show you what the neighborhoods up here look like, show you a few of the homes that are for sale so you can get an idea for what you can get for your money here, and then also talk to you about everything that you have access to here that you don't have to drive down the mountain to get to, which again, just 15 minutes to get to everything in Chattanooga, but there are some things that you have access to up here on Signal Mountain. So I'm gonna show you all that. Let's go check it out. So just to give you an idea of what Signal Mountain is like overall, it is really more of just a neighborhood feel than it is a small town feel. There's not really a town center. So most of it is just these neighborhoods, and it's very family friendly. You've got the schools up here that you have access to, very convenient, but no downtown area. And as far as the home prices, you have homes starting in the 400,000s for the 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom homes. And most of these homes are older, historic, really well taken care of neighborhoods with a lot of character. But starting in the 400,000s, because it is such a desirable area, and then going up into the millions. Of course, some of these big homes with the views are going to be well over $1 million. Got a beautiful church up here, kind of at the top behind me, but really more of just a neighborhood feel than it is a town feel. So this is really the only commercial area that Signal Mountain has, and this is where the grocery store is, Pruitt's, and this grocery store is definitely not like a Walmart or anything big. It's just a small grocery store. And then you have a couple other things throughout here, a sandwich shop, there's a Domino's pizza across the road here, a gas station back over here, nail salon, bank, so a few small things. So essentially, if you're living in Signal Mountain, you could get away with basically never leaving if you just wanted to stay up here all the time, but you don't really have access to that much up here. So the idea of truly just staying here all the time is probably not realistic. You're probably gonna be going down to Chattanooga fairly often, but again, just about 15 minutes to get to downtown Chattanooga from here. So a little bit further down the road, you have this local coffee shop called Mayfly. And this is super cool because you can actually, I mean, a lot of these homes are literally just right up the street from here. So, you know, you could live literally just a couple hundred yards, walk down here to the local coffee shop. And of course, we can't talk about Signal Mountain without mentioning the country club. So Signal Mountain Country Club is right here on top of the mountain, and it has, of course, the golf course, but it also has a restaurant, and it's got a pool, and it has tennis courts and pickleball courts. There are even baseball fields and a basketball court out here as well, and a playground. So there is a ton of stuff here. Now, being a country club, it is private, so for members only, but it is literally right here in the neighborhood, so very convenient. And it's a very nice, well-known golf course and country club. Also, check out these trees back here. You know, it's October, and one of the things that people actually come to visit Tennessee for this time of year is the colors changing in the trees. So super pretty here this time of year. But you know, another thing about this country club, as I mentioned, there's not a ton up here on Signal Mountain as far as restaurants go. And this is one of the options. You know, if you're a member here, you do have access to the restaurant, but you also have access to all those other amenities that come along with it. So there's really a huge variety of different type of homes that are up here on Signal Mountain, and we're gonna check out a few that are listed. So this one right here behind me, listed for $450, is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and it's just under 1,300 square feet. So this is kind of what you get in that size range. You know, the starter homes here are gonna be in the 400,000s, and really you can get any size home up here. Obviously the smaller ones, 400,000s, and the larger ones are gonna be much more expensive. And then we've got this one back here, also currently listed, and this one is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom. It is 3,700 square feet, and it's listed for $1.5 million. So this doesn't have a view or anything, just right here in the neighborhood on a corner lot, and listed for $1.5 million. So if you are wondering why the price is so much higher here than some of the other communities around Chattanooga, well, you know, several reasons. You got to think, where else can you get on top of a mountain and be 15 minutes to a major city. Not really many other places in Tennessee, a couple other communities around Chattanooga actually, but really not that common. So on top of a mountain and still right there close to downtown Chattanooga, you also have all these outdoor activities. There's a ton of hiking. You have access to hiking trails just within several hundred yards of where I am right here. And you can get out and go hike for miles and miles, not to mention the country club and the fact that you have some amenities here in the neighborhood. Plus, you have this historic neighborhood that has character. You know, this is not just a cookie cutter neighborhood. This is not a new development. So what you have are these huge lots. You have nice mature trees. You have nice green grass in the yards. So it really gives it that appealing, peaceful, quiet feeling that so many people moving to Tennessee are looking for. So for all of those reasons, yes, it is a higher price per square foot than a lot of the other communities, but those are all the things that go along with that and really all the things that help drive that price up. One more thing that I wanted to mention on that is the schools. You have the K through 6th grade elementary school, and then you have the middle school and high school up here as well. Highly rated schools, 8 out of 10 on greatschools.org, and as you know, the highly rated schools tend to drive prices up as well. So you have the schools up here that are conveniently located, along with some private schools. There's a Christian school up here as well, but you know, the highly rated public schools. So that is another thing that a lot of people are looking for, another reason, another factor that starts to drive prices up a bit. So, you know, those two homes, that starter home, you know, kind of 1,300 square foot range in the $450,000 range. And then these larger homes, you know, this one has a really big lot that comes along with it, but these larger homes, you know, 3,700 square feet for 1.5 million kind of starts to give you an idea of what a lot of homes cost up here. I will say most of the homes are going to be less than what this one is. Commonly, I see a lot of the homes being sold in here anywhere from 600,000 to $1 million for, you know, pretty good size, nice homes. So this one is a bit more than a lot of them will be. But, you know, up here you have a median price point in the 500,000s compared to, you know, 300,000s for a lot of the other areas around Chattanooga. And that median price point includes a ton of these smaller 3-bedroom, you know, 1,300 square foot homes, whereas a lot of these larger homes are going to be a lot more. So hopefully that just kind of gives you an idea for what you can expect to spend. It's a little bit harder up here to give really a specific price point because there's so much variation. Some homes have been remodeled, some homes have not. You know, there's all these factors. Some have a view, some don't. So if you're thinking about buying a home here, it's really important that you reach out to us with any questions so we can kind of give you more detail on the specifics that you're looking at, maybe specific homes that you're looking at. Hopefully this video has helped give you an idea for what Signal Mountain is all about. If this is your first time on this channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in Tennessee, tap the subscribe button, hit the bell for notification so you'll be the first to learn about the current market here in Tennessee. Our goal with this channel is just to help you know everything there is going on in Tennessee and whether or not it would be a good fit for you and your family. My name is Forrest McCullough. I'm a real estate agent here in Tennessee, and me and my team get calls every day from people just like you looking to buy or sell a home in Tennessee, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're thinking about making a move next week or next year, feel free to shoot us a text, give us a call, or send us an email. We'd be happy to connect with you, help you understand more and explore more of these different areas like Signal Mountain. If you are ready to start the home search process, happy to connect with you and help you out with that as well. So our contact information will be on the screen here. It's also in the description below, so make sure that you write that down and save it. Feel free to reach out anytime whenever you're ready, and we would love to connect. Other than that, I will see you on the next video.